Imagine you're a first-year medical student. You walk into this room. You stand in front of a dead human body, your donor, for the very first time. How do you think you would feel? Do you think you'd be curious, anxious, maybe even a little bit excited? But students don't walk into this room empty-handed. They bring with them an expectation of how they think a doctor should react. This is the focus of my research. I worked with Year 1 medical students to explore how they experience dissection and the meaning that this holds for them as future doctors. To do this, I interviewed two groups of students, those reporting both the highest and the lowest levels of anxiety. I then analysed these interviews using an interpretive phenomenological approach. And what I found probably won't surprise you. I found that medical students experience a whole spectrum of emotions, but that they often feel the need to mask how they're feeling in front of their seniors and their peers. So here's the problem. Medical students have constructed this idea of how they think a doctor should react. They then look around the room, everyone else appears calm, and they start to question, why am I struggling? Does this mean I'm not cut out to be a doctor? Am I the only one? This moment becomes more than just a lesson in anatomy. It becomes a test of emotional strength, belonging, and identity. Over time, most students do adapt. Fear softens and confidence grows. But what I find really interesting is how they get there. Some students describe feeling very proud of their ability to just switch their emotions off, focus on the task at hand. Other students describe needing to first connect with the person in front of them, holding on to ideas of respect, consent, and a life once lived to help them cope. Both of these responses answer the same question. What kind of doctor am I supposed to become? Detached enough to cope, or concerned enough to care? If we treat this session just as a lesson in anatomy, we miss something important. Because during this session, students are starting to adopt the kind of behaviours of the doctors they aspire to become.